Bahamas, bless up. I'm with KJae. KJae's my trainer. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I chose him to be my trainer, first of all, the sun is shining on me. All praise to the Most High. All praise. The reason why I picked KJae because his energy's positive. He got love in his heart. He got a clean heart. And that's what I like to rock with. Other than that, we both gonna be great. Because I ain't never stopping. Bahamas, you know how I do. And you know I'll be drinking that sky juice when I go to Bahamas. So I gotta work out non-stop because of that sky juice. You know what I mean? But bless up Bahamas.
All right, welcome back to the Wantrepreneur, the Entrepreneur Podcast. I know you haven't seen this particular show in a while. For those of you that follow the Under the Rug Podcast, you know that I've been extremely busy dealing with opening my first storefront. So I had to drop at least one of the shows because it was becoming too taxing. But I had to break out this show for this particular episode because we have a superstar in the house, big time celebrity now. I mean, one time ago he was Lil KJae just singing all about the place. Then next thing you know, I see him on DJ Khaled Instagram over Paradise Island training him, and then next thing you know, he in Beverly Hills in LA. But that's the end of the journey. Let's go back. We can reverse back a little bit, as we Bahamians like to say. We can reverse back. We can reverse back to the beginning and discover how, because I particularly like to focus on the journey. You know, people, when they hear entrepreneurship, they just want to see the end result. They just want to know what I have to do and how do I get it the quickest. But they don't realize all of the sacrifice, the hard work, the dedication that goes into it. And funny thing about this particular situation is what we have in common is we both started in the music industry. You were a singer. I was a music producer, and I've known you for years now. And people think the music industry is easy, but as you can see, the music industry send KJae to wake out and it send me to bake cookies. So y'all who think y'all could just pick up one mic and start rapping or singing and baking beats and just make it in there like that, it ain't that easy. So let's talk about it. How did KJae, the singer, get to Physique Total Fitness, personal trainer, from singing to personal trainer? Because that ain't a real a transition that people would expect. You know what I mean? So tell us, how did it get from that point to this point? What made you go from there to here?
Well, of course, I started doing music at I would say a very young age. I came out of high school. I grew up in Abaco, and I made the transition from Abaco to Nassau. And I always had a passion for music because I did it in Abaco. And I said, all right, I'm going to the big city now. So I mean, what do I do, right now to get to that next level? So I came to Nassau, downloaded a whole lot of programs, audio edition, everything possible, and then I just started putting my music out there and recording it and putting it out there. And it's like, oh, this cat can sing. People started to notice me. And then after a while, Super Mario, he came into my life and he was like, yo, I like your stuff. I like what you're doing. Let me manage you. And then, it went all uphill from there. After a while, I just took off. I went to New York for a while to do music with Corey Rooney. Corey Rooney, who was the vice president of Sony, the VP of Sony at the time.
How did you link up with Corey Rooney?
Singing in a hotel. Singing in a hotel. One of his friends, and not even executive producers, one of his friends heard me, and it's a family. Shout out to the Perez family. I'm pretty sure they might look at this later on. But they like, you know what, we love your voice. We have a friend that would really love your music. Okay. And ever since then, they put me on. I've been back and forth a few times. I got inspired. I met a whole lot of celebrities who came through the studio. I even met J. Cole before J. Cole was J. Cole. He's just in the studio chilling, And I didn't know who he was. I just say, hey, what's going on? I'm KJae. I'm Keith from the Bahamas. Right.
And that's how it is. A lot of people don't know that's how it happens sometimes. Like, I used to go to a lot of music conferences and stuff, and I tell people all the time, I met Big Sean way back in, I think it was 2008, where he was introducing himself as Kanye West's new artist. And he even asked me for a blank CD sitting right in the back of me to the conference. So you never know who you're going to run into.
Exactly.
So you always be cognizant of that and be nice to everyone. But go ahead.
Yeah. So after that, I just got inspired. I came back home and I recorded my first single, Where Would I Be? And no one knew. I just released it I recorded it and I put it on the internet, and it went somewhat viral locally. Okay. But we weren't as we were into technology, we were into Facebook back then, but not as how we are into it now. So anyway, I recorded it professionally. Shout out to Sketch, Carey, and Sammy Stout, but actually produced the track. I wrote the song, Sketch recorded it.
Okay.
Put it out there, and it just went out. Like, people like loving it, and every time I turn on the radio, they're playing it like 3-4 times a day.
Wow.
And
that's major for the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Bahamian artists especially.
Yeah.
And R&B at that.
R&B, you know. And I think that's a tough genre to break locally. You had a few artists who did it. You know, shout out to Julie and EDJ. They were my inspiration back in the day for Bahamian artists. EDJ, Sammy Star. I think Sammy Star was in the group at the time. Listening to him sing, and Patricia Chatty did her, you know, showcases, and those are the artists who inspired me. So I did my first performance, and when I did that, they were like looking at me like, "Oh no, that ain't you. We can't believe it. That's you." So after that, I just kept on moving and kept on growing. But then, all right, time for KJ to get paid now.
There we go, the good part. That's what I was waiting on.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, just got married young, real young.
How young?
You know, I just turned 23.
Okay.
And I turned 23. I got married at 23, and I was still pursuing music. And after about 2 years, and my first child came along. And keep in mind, I was on and off. With,
were you like working a full-time job at this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Working a full-time job and investing majority of my money into, you know, not producing, but getting the songs professionally recorded. And I'm like, all right, now I need to see a return from this. I mean, I can't just keep on spending money, not seeing a return. So I've been asking, all right, I want to do shows. How can I do this? How can I do that? And Mario, he took me to some extent with the music, but after that, and we didn't part ways because it's nothing negative. We just part ways, but we still held a healthy professional relationship. To this day, I still, you know, shout him out every single time. But I started to do it on my own, and I'm like, all right, I mean, I want to get paid. Y'all want me to show up to these shows and sing for you, but this is what I want, you know, and I know how much I deserve, and I'm not getting it, you know. So what should I do? So I just keep pursuing this dream, investing all this money, but not seeing a return. So after that, I mean, like, I can't be telling my wife I spent almost $1,000 on recording, and
I was about to ask, what was she saying at this point? Like, was it getting tough? Was the pressure mounting because
it wasn't,
like you said, you had a baby too?
A baby
Papa's
on the way. Yeah.
You know
So she honestly, she never pressured me. But me as a man, I'm like, you know what? I got to be the provider, you know. So I can't keep spending all this money, knowing that, all right, I got a family to take care of. I got bills to pay. You know, what do I do? So I had to make a decision. Put music aside. I mean, I was still passionate about it. I still did it. I still sang every chance I got, but not to that stage, not to that level. Whereas, you know, persons would be paid for, because there's only so much shows you can do for publicity.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, that's what a lot of promoters use against Bahamian artists over here. It's like, you know, you're going to get this promotion, and you know, a lot of artists jump on that because they just want to get on stage and they want to put on the resume. You know, it was this famous thing where I opened up for this artist. You know what I mean? They want to use that. So they used it against a lot of Bahamian artists as well. They get free shows.
I learned that young, man. I learned that right away. I'm like, you know what? Yes, it's good to say that you opened up for, you know, you sang for Jay Holiday, you open for Buju Bantam, but at the end of the day, you know, how much are you getting? What's the return from all of this? You know, is it going to still be publicity, or are you going to be paid? You know, when does it happen? It didn't happen right away. I in our term, I tugged it out for a long time. I said, you know what? I got to make a decision, man. I'm young. I got a family. I have a home. I have a child on the way. What do I do? And I was passionate about fitness. You know, I started working out. Of course, as an R&B artist, you want your physique to look right. So I shouted to Freddie Slugger. I hit him up. I was like, you know what, Slugger, you the guy right now. You getting everybody in shape. I want to get in shape. So how can I take my fitness to the next level? Show me. So I started working out with him, and it all went uphill from there. Now it became a hobby, became a habit, you know, and it became a passion.
But now the thing is, you had to put music aside for money. So
Yeah.
did you see when you decided to go into fitness? Was there a financial goal that
No.
you had? Like, was there money right away?
No,
Like,
I didn't. I honestly, when I went into fitness, when I started working out, I had no idea I was going to be a trainer. Honestly, it just became a passion. I like working out. But at one point, I was like, you know what? There has to be more. You know, I want to learn more. I like this. What can I do? You know, how can I take my body and make it look like that guy over there who is really, you know, built and fit? So, okay, I started researching. I went on YouTube. I just, you know, looked at every avenue possible to try to, you know, get information. And I was like, you know what? I want to be a trainer, you know? So I had a manager's job over PI, Islands of the Bahamas logo store. I had like different jobs in and out, Ryu Palace. I've been here, I've been there. I've been moving to jobs.
Because I was going to ask, how were you financing, you know?
Yeah, I was working. Yeah.
So
So I was at the Ryu Palace. One thing with me, I can show you straight up. I had a problem taking orders from someone over me.
You and me
know?
both, my brother.
You know, so that's when I knew. I said, bro, I'm an entrepreneur, man. I can hustle harder for me,
Right,
you know,
right.
more than I can hustle for this guy who, you know, wants me to make his dream a reality. You see, so I went to the Ryu Palace. I left that job as an entertainer from there because I sang in shows there.
Oh, I was about to say, what kind of entertainer you've been doing now?
Oh, no,
I know Tiggs was a little rough, so.
Listen, no. It ain't that rough. It wasn't that rough. But yeah, I went to the Ryu Palace, playmaker, entertainment, you know, the volleyball, all the fun activities, you know, working out at the same time, you know. And from there, I was like, you know what, all right, I can't take orders from my superior. I want to quit. I want to go elsewhere. And I went to the Bahamas logo store. Right, I was a manager there, and then I moved from there. And my wife is, I mean, I
You got a manager right away?
Huh? Yeah,
Oh,
man.
you got a manager right away, man?
I mean,
you got some connection.
No, man. It's just who I was as a person, man.
Okay,
I was very
alright.
strict, you know. I told him what I want, and well, I wasn't a manager right away. At first, I was on the line of, you know, line
You worked your
staff.
way up pretty quick.
Right after 2 weeks. 3
Wow.
weeks.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. From there, I was like, you know what? I ain't really into working for no one. I ain't into doing this. So the next best thing, fitness. You know, and I want to show my wife stability because I keep going to this job, leaving that job, going to this job, leaving that job. It's like four, you know, and I didn't want her to feel no type of way.
And she wasn't saying anything during this period, like any kind of.
Honestly, she was tired of me complaining about my bosses, and you know, and she was the one. She's like, you know what? Yeah, you do what you want, but I getting tired of hearing it. So after that, so I went from the Bahamas logo store to Club One Fitness Center.
Okay.
So that's when I made that big transition from just working as a manager there, and I say, all right, fitness, here I come. So I went there, Club One, hey, I want to be a trainer. And they look at me like, oh, what?
What else is new?
It ain't that easy.
Right.
You got to become certified. You mean, what can you do? What do you do? I mean, do you have any experience? Yeah, man, I work out with Slugger. What? Who's Slugger? Who's ready? You know? So, yeah, man, they told me I got to be certified. And I was like, all right, now what I got to do? All right, we'll hire you. You'll start in the smoothie cafe. You know, you'll make the smoothies for the staff. You know, and from there, you move on the front desk.
Wow.
I was there for a while, a few months. I think maybe 6 to 8 months.
Well, what was going through your mind then? Because, you know, a lot of people like, man, I come here to be a personal trainer. What do you mean make smoothies?
No, yeah. I mean, I knew it was that type because I said it before. I was like, is it this type, you know, Karate Kid, wax on, wax off thing? I got to learn this before I can train people. I got to learn the nutritional standpoint before I can move on. And
so you just saw it as a part of it. This is something I just have to do to get there. Just a step.
Yeah. I mean, I was being paid and I was chilling. I met people in the gym, and every chance I got, I went on the gym floor and I gave advice like I was a trainer. But
okay.
You know, that wasn't the real transition. It's like, you know what, hey, you got to get the certification before you even touch these weights to train these people.
Right.
And me being the person that I am, I didn't like to take orders from, you know, anyone. Not saying that in a bad way.
No, I completely understand because I'm the same way. You know, I had what people would consider decent jobs or whatever, and it wasn't a bad place, but I just didn't like. You know what it is? I don't like people having control over me.
Yeah,
I wanted to
control.
I want to be in control of my own life, my own destiny, my own time, everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's that control I didn't like. People telling me how much I'm going to be paid, how much you're worth, essentially.
Yeah.
Telling you when you can take vacation, all of that. I didn't like none of that stuff. So I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, and you gotta wait this time period before you can take a vacation and all that. So at the time, one of the persons who I wanted to be like, shout out to Jimmy Mackey. You know, I walked inside the restroom and I saw his flyer in the bathroom of all his credentials and him being a personal trainer, one of the most advanced personal trainers. Who I thought he was one of the most advanced at the time. He left and he opened up his gym. So I'm like, shoots, the guy who I came here for, I mean, I really came there for, the guy who I wanted to be like is leaving. So I'm like, what's going on here? So after a while, he isn't there. I want to be a trainer. I was trying to meet up with him for advice, and he was only there he was there. I was there for 2 weeks, and after that 2 weeks time, he was like gone.
Wow.
So I hit him up. No, it was good. You know, I need some advice from you. How do I do this? How do I do that? And he's like, man, you know, I have a studio. I just opened a personal training studio. Link me, you know. So I hit him up, and keep in mind, I already had in my mind like I wanted to, you know, be a trainer. So what I'm doing now, I don't think I'm gonna be a trainer right away. We already have like about 5 or 6 trainers on the floor. I'm just gonna be another trainer there. I mean, I don't know how fast I'm gonna move up the ladders. So I left, and I was like, hey, I mean,
you left Club One.
I left Club One. Yeah. Another, you know, thing again. My wife's like, okay,
exactly.
Again, you know, she's like, all right, I can support you.
Boy, look at you, got one patient woman, boy. Look,
So keep in mind, at this time, she's already pregnant with my son. You know, he was born during that period when I was at Club One. So me leaving that job, I knew, you know, nah, this got to be a hit or miss now. I can't. I have a son on the way. I mean, I have a son now. He's already born. I got this move. This move got to be the best move. This need to be the best move.
It has to work.
It has to work. So I went to Jimmy and I was like, you know what, bro? I need to be certified. I got it. I want to train. This is my passion. This is my only thing I do right now. There's no plan B. Music is the plan B, but that was supposed to be the plan A. Right. So I can't fall back on this dream again. And I don't know if it's going to be a reality where I make money, the money that I want. So he put me on. I started training right away. He gave me. I got the introductory to personal training. So that gave me some paperwork to say that I can train. After about maybe 6 months, I got my I became certified.
All right, so 6 months to certification.
Yeah.
What were you doing for income during this period?
Oh, I was paid. I did boot camps.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I did boot camps, and I was paid boot camps, and then he gave me a few clients right off the break.
Okay.
And then
so you were still able to work
and
as
make
a
money.
trainer without the certification, so that you could have this income.
I got the intro. I had my introductory to personal training.
Gotcha.
So once you get that introductory, you can train.
Okay.
You have.
And how long does that take?
Oh, that's like you could do that in like maybe a month.
Okay.
Yeah. But the PT normally takes you a year to complete. But I did it in 6
months.
Oh yeah, man.
Accelerated.
Let me show you.
You ain't got no time.
Man, we got no time to waste, bro. You know, we got to get training.
This wasn't right before Vade.
No. Ain't no Bible was in place then.
So you know that could have been an extra motivation.
Mine. So I did that. He put me on the TRX, and I ran. TRX became my favorite type of workout. I like.
And for people that don't know, what is TRX exactly?
TRX is basically you're using your body weight on straps to build core strength and stability. Okay. In a nutshell. So I ran with that, and I became addicted to it. I kept on going until I became the only one in the region with the highest rank. Really? You know, yeah. So I could go to Jamaica, I go anywhere with that high rank. You know. So once I become that last rank, I'll be the only one with the highest rank. Interesting. So yeah, man. So I didn't even know that. Wow. I just kept on, chasing and kept on going. And then I became a trainer there at MacFit. And after a while, I'm like, yo, during that time my mom passed. Oh, wow. You know? So I'm like, okay, now my mom passed, my only parent that I had. My dad died when I was a week old. Yeah, wow. So that was my only parent that I had. So I was going through a weird phase, man. My only parent that I had.
And you said this was right after the certification.
Right after the certification, when everything started to go uphill.
Started to go up.
Yeah, man. I got clients. I'm booming. I got people signing up under me, and then mom passed away.
And how did that affect you at that time? Like, what effect did it have on you?
Bro, like I started losing it, man. Not mentally, but like it affected everything. Whereas I didn't want to go back to work right away, and and he's like, bro, you gotta suck it up, man. And it
you mean your mental at the time?
He don't know this, right? And when he told me that, I got mad at him, because I was like, bro, this is my only parent, you know?
Right. Fella was kind of insensitive.
Yeah, but I mean, the reality is, bro, things gonna happen in life, and this is a life lesson. Things are gonna happen in life, and sometimes, it's gonna knock you down, but you gotta get up right away to keep on moving, keep excelling. So, after that, I was like, you know what?
What helped you get back to where you needed to be mentally and emotionally to be able to continue with
my family, man, my son, seeing my son every day, knowing that I got to be that one to support my family, and I couldn't just stay home. I couldn't just stay home and sulk and be tired, be depressed.
Right, and see, it shows the importance of family and support.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
because like you said, your wife has been very supportive
from
throughout the entire process,
man.
which is very important because you could have had a woman that wasn't understanding and was pressuring you, and you better keep this job, and you're trying to quit this job, and no, you better stay. So that's very important. And then, like you said, to help you through the emotional trauma of losing your only parent left, you have a son. So it just goes to show you how many peaks and valleys there are along the journey. A lot of people think it's just linear.
No, man.
So many things happen, and you can it's how you use them. It's like I say, nothing is really good or bad. It's how you look at it. It's your perspective on it. You know what I mean? So you can take the good out of it, and you can use it to propel yourself, or you can let it affect you the way you just crash and burn. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So MacFit now.
MacFit, I was at MacFit, and I watching him and trying to walk in his footsteps, I realized that, hey, I can do this, not on the same level, but me having the entrepreneur mindset. I always been chasing. I'm like, I need to make more. I want to make more. I can't make more. I feel I'm not stagnant, but I feel as if I can only reach to this level, and I'm going to stay there. There is, if there was room for growth at that time, I didn't see it. So I mean, because we as entrepreneurs, we know, but you can only make so much here. You can't pass that threshold of $2,000. If you want to make that real money, you gotta move. So I after a while, I just started, writing down names of my own brand, Impact Fitness, this fitness, that fitness, and I was like, you know what, I wanna start my own brand. And of course, if you're working for somebody, there's going to be rifts. And to keep it on the professional level, I mean, Jimmy, Mackie, and I, we were like similar, know. So it was like up and down, up and down, up and down. But that's my boy. I love him to death. And I just went home to my wife with all of my problems, my issues, and my wife was like, you know what? I had it. You quitting today.
Wow. This is amazing. Wait, this is a Bahamian woman?
And because I always
find them often.
And because I keep telling her, I want to start my own brand. Okay, do it then. Do it. But I'm like, but what if? I tired of you coming home and all your problems and all this and that. Start it. Do it. So what I did, I sold my car.
Okay.
I sold my car, and once she gave me the okay and say, look, I can support you. All right, cool. I'm gonna sell my car, $5,000. I'm gonna be real. I sold my car for $5,000. I put half of that in the bank, and I went and I got I got 2 dumbbells. I got some boxing pads and some mitts. A jump rope. I had a TRX strap and a kettlebell. And that's how I started personal training. House calls.
Wow.
From house to house to house to house. Clients who hit me up when I was at MacFit, they say, yo, I'm leaving. Y'all following me? Yeah, man, we following you. Yeah, man, no problem. But when I left, where y'all is?
How much of them actually held their word?
2.
2 out of?
But 16.
Wow. And how did that make you feel?
It didn't make me feel any type of way. It made me hustle harder.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I was upset, but not on a personal level, because I still keep the relationships to this day with persons who I trained, and eventually they became clients.
And you realize too that no one actually owes you anything.
No, man,
you know
the Bahamas, man.
They don't owe you anything.
No, that's why I can, and I always believe, you don't own these people.
Right.
They can try, and I always encourage persons, to try this camp, try that camp, try that trainer, because I don't know everything. I'm sorry, I can transform you, but for me to transform you, I can take you on as a weight loss client, but to put you into that like bodybuilding phase, I would put you on the Paul Wilson,
right,
Mighty Mouse, and that's how it should be. Entrepreneurs helping other entrepreneurs to take it to the next level.
We need more of that, especially in this country.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, So I did that. I did the personal training from house to house, and my home gym at the time was the church I went to, NBCC.
Okay.
They have a small gym right there, and that became my home gym. And it all, like I said, it all went uphill from there. GMI opened up, and I just went there, and I just kept on growing and going.
Now, what the relationship with GMI? Explain the relationship, because were you working for them, or what was the arrangement?
No. I to this day I'm self-employed.
Okay.
But when I went there, and funny story. The thing is, when I went there, I only went there to work out. The owner came to me a few times. The owner, shout out to John Isaacs. She came to me and she's like, you know what? Tell me about yourself. It's just my personality, I guess. She's like, who are you? I'm Keith Hinsey. Are you a trainer? I am, but I don't train here. Would you like to work here? No.
Right off the bat.
No, I don't want to work here. Okay, that's fine. Fine with me. Okay. But I have a few trainers here. If you want to become a trainer here, it's open. A few months went by, still working there. She came back to me. Okay, let's meet. I know you didn't take up my offer. How can we get you in here? Okay, I can come here and I can train. I have a few clients. I can bring them over. What do I have to do? Well, we're really looking for somebody to be a part of the team. I don't want to work for GMI. Sorry.
Right.
Shut that down again. Third time's a charm. The third time, I got called into the office with two managers. All right, here's what we're gonna do for you.
Okay.
And to keep it confidential, we had an agreement.
Right.
And then I started my training at GMI.
Okay. So you were able to use their facilities.
Yeah.
To train your clients essentially.
Yeah. So that happened, and
did you have like your name and everything at this point? Was it Physique totally?
Oh yeah. At this time, I had my name.
How did you come up with the name?
Physique. It just came to me, man. Everybody wants a physique, a nice physique, and I was like, Physique.
That's simple.
And I was like, all right, and Total Fitness, because I wanted to be that trainer that can give you not everything, but the majority of the results that you want, whether it be nutrition, fitness, even just lifestyle, and like everything. I wanted to be under that umbrella of fitness. So Physique, Total Fitness.
Just made sense.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people romanticize about names. They take months to try and come up with a name.
I just came. Keep in mind, I had a few names. Impact Fitness and hard work. They're weird names. And then when I woke up one morning, and then I said to my wife, Physique, you like the name? Physique Fitness? No, Physique Total Fitness. And that was it.
All right, bing.
Yeah.
All right, so GMI Fitness, you had this relationship.
Yeah.
Started getting more clients.
Oh yeah, I came there with a client. Now my client, the longest client that I had today, shout out, and he became like a brother to me, Errol Petty. That's my boy. Errol Petty, he followed me, and he was like almost like a mentor as well, and telling me, you should do this, you should do that, you should find ways to, with your boot camp, do this and do that. So, him being in the hospitality industry, watching him hustle hard and doing this, so I need to get more clients, I need to hustle harder. So, me being on the gym floor, just my personality on the floor, training clients, people gravitated towards me, and like, hey, you train, And at that time, believe it or not, I was known as a celebrity trainer. Not before I went to GMI, because all of my clients were done inside MPCC. From me training Theodore Elliott, from David Roll, Jerome Sawyer, and like a whole,
popular Bahamian.
Right. That's why they say, oh yeah, man, you're a celebrity trainer. Let me train with you. So, I had to go on. Clients. I had a lot of clients. All of them couldn't fit inside MPCC. So I had to make that transition to GMI. So that's why I took the offer, and I just went there and started training under my brand at that gym. And I just got clients, like a lot of clients. Even Jan, she put me under a few clients that I still have to this day. So
see that, just put it in the work and things happen. Once you dedicate yourself, put the time in, put the work in, and things happen. And I'm sure you didn't. There's no manual. You were just. I'm sure you're making it up as you go along. Was there a plan that you sit down and say, you know what, this is my business plan. I'm going to put this together?
I started. All right, everything I do, and I try to apply this in my everyday life. Everything you do, you have to be intentional with it. You know, it's good to take life as it comes, but there has to be a plan. You know, and even with my fit camp, I know that hey, I got to be consistent with this because my fit camp honestly is my baby. You know, fit camp is where I get the majority of my results from. I live and die by my fit camp. So I put people on a fit camp before they do PT, believe it or not.
Okay.
So I try my best to set a plan, a game plan, and try to abide by it and stick with it. You know, and some days it's normally I have to change, you know, move with the flow and transition to something else. But I try to stick towards that same game plan to get, you know, my result or, you know, the goal that I want.
Now let's get to the good part, I guess people waiting on now.
Yeah.
The relationship with DJ Khaled, how did that come about?
Well, at GMI, I was able to get a few clients. You know, I did TRX. I did TRX class, and a few persons came in and out. You know, they liked the class, they tried it, they didn't come back, but a few stayed. And one of my boys, you know, I want to keep it going. I don't call his name. People call him.
Right. You know,
one of my boys, he's like, man, I like this TRX class, man. You know, what do you do outside of this? So first thing I said, I do fit camp. I do PT and I do fit camp. You know, I do PT here at the gym. I do fit camp, Mario skating ring. So fit camp is on. Fit camp is a bomb. You can try it. So he came on and he's been training with me for like a few months in, like 3 to 6 months in. All right, and he's like, man, I got this client for you. He coming in. Well, they're coming in, and I want you to train them. I say, who is it? Oh, yo, Khaled and his wife. I said, but you know how long I've been trying to train Khaled?
Right.
Khaled been over a couple times, and I asked a few persons to train them. I said, yeah, we could try. We could see. We can see what we can do. That's typical to him and I, by the way.
Yeah, man, I can see
what I can do, man. You know? Yeah. They calling. Yeah, any luck, you know? So, yeah, we'll see. He may want to train him, but just hold for him.
Yeah.
All right. That was a loss. But when he told me, he said, man, we got a client for you. You know, he's coming in for Carnival. And the wife wants a trainer. The wife. So, okay, no problem.
And were you excited at this point, or you were like so much, you got run around so much that you were like,
no, not really. I honestly went game plan mode.
Okay.
You know, all right. My first celebrity, real celebrity, the wife of a celebrity. I want this to be the best experience ever. Okay. You know, she's coming to the Bahamas. I don't want to be any rinky-dink trainer because I'm pretty sure she's trained with the best.
Right.
You know, so how can I make this experience great for her? So I say, you know what, I want to overdo it. I'm gonna just stick to the manual, stick to the game plan, stick to what I know, and stick to what I do. So I went to the house, and I saw Khaled. The first person I saw, he's outside sitting down, and the wife was there waiting on me. So I went there and hey, my name is KJae Hinsey. I'm here to train your wife. That's that.
Right.
And I went straight to the wife. I introduced myself, and
you ain't leave your CD on the desk nowhere or none of that stuff.
No.
It might do.
The thing is, I wanted to keep it so professional,
right? And
I didn't want the same starstruck. It was amazing seeing him in person for the first time. You only see him on TV, you only see him on Instagram, you only see him, you know, on a social platform, you know, but on social media, but not in person. So meeting him in person, you know, I was like, there's Khaled.
Yeah,
but. Business. Business.
Strictly business.
Because if you go there starstruck, you know, they'd be like, you know what, we don't want that one.
Exactly.
You know. So the day of, I trained her, and he came into the picture, and he was like doing the same workouts with me, and I was like, hey, man, you know, you got to pay for this, right? And I said in a joking way.
Now that was big because, you know, a lot of people wouldn't do that. You know, they wouldn't tell him. But you, like you said, you were joking, but.
Yeah, and I was joking, but in a serious way too. And like, hey, you gotta pay for this, you know. And he laughed, right?
Yeah.
So I after the session, I spoke with him. He said, yeah, all right, so you train. So what do you do? I said, man, I can do anything. What do you want to do? I said, I mean, I got box. We could do the ropes. We could do this and that. He said, all right, then I like that. Let's do that tomorrow. You free tomorrow? What you mean if I free tomorrow, right? I can clear my schedule for you, bro. All right.
No, you didn't say that.
No.
You didn't say that. You got to keep it.
No, I said, yeah, I'm free tomorrow. What time would you like me to come to the house?
Right.
So he said, all right, come for 11. All right, 11 it is. I showed up to the house 9:30. 9:30. I showed up to that house. All right.
Did you slip the invoice beforehand, or you all discussed pricing before?
It was discussed before.
Okay.
But on the initial conversation about me training him, I spoke to the guy who put me on. And it was everything. All payments, everything was done through him. And
Okay.
yeah, he was the middleman.
Okay.
So I never spoke directly to
him about money. Okay.
Nah. So,
Makes sense.
Yeah. So we started training, and I was in my phone. I still have the snap. I was in my phone. He was before the session. He was sitting down. I was sitting down. I think it's normally a chill session before we work out.
Okay.
So I'm chilling. I'm typing up on my iPad. The workouts for the day. I'm in my phone, and all I heard him saying, "Yo, this is my boy. This is my boy KJae, my trainer from the Bahamas." And look up. He's pointing his phone at me.
Yeah.
My only trainer I use when I'm in the Bahamas. I was like, what? And me trying to be cool. I throw the peace sign like, yeah, man, that's me, right?
My trainer right here, my trainer in the Bahamas. Only trainer I use in the Bahamas. We got to work out with this beautiful view.
Look here. After that day, to keep in mind now, the first clip was when I was working out with her, and that's when Khaled put the camera on his wife, and everyone saw me, and my phone started blowing up the day before.
From that little piece of clip of them just seeing you.
No, yeah, and it's like, yo, that's you. I was like, yeah, that's me. Oh, yeah, man, congrats. Not knowing that it would have been bigger than that.
Right.
So the next day, when Khaled works out, he has to have his videographer there recording everything. It has to be recorded. That's Khaled. So after that first video went up, and he's like, all right, Arvin was like, all right. No, I asked Arvin, I said, Arvin,
and who's Arvin, by the way?
Arvin, my boy. My boy. I mean, I won't say his last name.
Right.
I asked him, I said, bro, man, the video up. I inside it. It going viral. People, they seeing it, but they don't know who it is. I'm gonna need you to tag that, I asked him to tag it, add me, Instagram, and I didn't see it right away. Not until I refreshed my phone, like about an hour later. 350 followers.
Damn.
An hour later. 350 followers. DJ Khaled follows me, and tags me in his Instagram. Every time I refresh, 150 comments, 150 likes, this and that, it's going up and up and up. I'm like, whoa, what is going on? And
the power of celebrity.
Yo, real talk. And I'm like, bro, how do I, and me being like, I'm trying to look at my followers, and I'm watching numbers go up, just refresh, and say, all right, chill.
Right. Don't get caught up.
Don't get caught up in all this, right? So the next day, I'm in and out by the house. The next viral one was when him and his wife, I was boxing with the wife, and Khaled being Khaled, he always messes with his wife. Like he always jokes around. And then, he put the phone. He said, "Oh yeah, you doing all this? You running your mouth? You need to work hard." And she snapped on him.
Come on, let's go. You can do it. All that talk you talk, let's do it.
Alan, shut the fuck up. I ain't like you. I don't need you in the background.
Yo,
talking
chill.
You need to work out.
Chill, man.
You need to work out without you talking. Go
Shit,
somewhere.
calm
Go
down.
to them,
Yo,
huh?
chill. Man,
Man, everybody's in that video. It went on World Star. It went on the Shade Room.
Damn, how I missed
and
that
I
one.
was boxing, and she just snapped on him. And all of a sudden, the next day, it went viral. People tagging me and then, yo, you on the Shade Room, you on World Star, you on this, you on that. I think it was on the news and all, of Khaled, getting snapped on from his wife. And that was another thing where I went, on social media and, out there. So, like I said, it was an amazing few days.
What was your wife? How was your wife feeling about it?
Oh man, she was mine.
Period?
Yeah, man. Everybody didn't know. Oh, your husband doing this, your husband doing that. She was proud, man. At that point, she, I gotta see it on her face. It's like, what he telling you? What he saying? And one time when I was at the house, I called her on FaceTime. And I gave Khaled the phone. I said, yo, Khaled, I'm gonna call my wife. I want you to talk to her. And I called her, and she didn't know, who's on it? She's like, hey. And she's like, oh. Hey, Khaled, you know? And she's like, oh, my God. And then everybody from around where she works started looking inside the phone and talking to Khaled. So, yeah.
Amazing. And now let's talk about, because that was when he was in Nassau.
Yeah. We trained for about 2 weeks. The mission was to get him down, and he loved the results. And we just had a vibe, man. We were like, we're boys. Stay in the house after our workouts. We would just talk. We would go on jet skis. We would go jet skiing, come back to the house, eat. You know, we were like family.
Wow.
Right then.
Just continue to build. And so I guess that relationship was so good that he wanted that to continue.
Yeah. He's like, man, Mom, Nicole, we going to bring him back to LA. My mind's like, yeah, whatever. I hear you. All right. It's the first time somebody brought me
Promise,
out.
right.
Yeah. You know? And then before the day of, you know, when we left, he's like, all right, man, we're going to be great.
Hold on now. Let's not get to LA yet. Let's talk about, now, did he tell you how long it was going to be for?
The only thing he said was we're going to bring you to LA.
And now, what did you say to your wife?
I told her. She's like, really? And I was like, yeah. But I mean, don't get hyped up because I don't want you to, I don't want to, someone promise me something that don't fall through.
Right. So you just let her know, hey, he said he can take me to LA.
Yeah, he can take me to LA, and that was that,
And she said, how long you going for?
No, it wasn't even how long. He's like, I'm going to LA, you let me train there for a while, and it is what it is, you know. But I believed him, but I didn't believe him. So if he sent for me, he sent for me. If he didn't, I was still like,
you was good regardless.
I was good, man. He gave me followers. I got a name out there. People, seeing my page. Yeah. So when did it become real? When did you realize, hey, this guy is serious? It became real when he left. The day when he left, I reposted the video that we did on my page, and I was like, my exact tag was to be continued. I was like, I put the whole hashtags, but then one of them said to be continued, and I tagged him in it, and that's when he comment under the video, get your passport ready, see you soon. Like, what? This really about to happen? Like, see, he ain't just say that right
publicly like that
publicly
too. Yeah.
Not until 2 weeks later, exactly 2 weeks, he went to Miami. He had things he had to do. Exactly 2 weeks. I woke up to a text. Yo, Patty, get my trainer in LA. I need him for 3 weeks, maybe more. And I'm like, looking, I pinch myself. Yo, Khaled just text me with his personal assistant. Get me in LA. And not just get him next week. Get him here on Monday. This was Saturday.
And which day was it? Saturday, okay.
Saturday.
In 2 days.
Get him here. I need him here on Monday. 3 weeks, maybe more. I was like, and I woke up my wife. I say, look at this. And she's like, oh, wow. I was like, yeah, this is real. Like, I'm leaving on Monday to LA. So it was surreal. So I text back, all right, what do you need? I'm ready. Let's go. But I was like, oh, clients.
Exactly.
I was like, man, family.
Yes.
So
yes.
I was like, oh,
so how did you, was that your focus for the weekend? Okay, how am I going to manage taking this trip to LA and still deal with my clients?
It was hard to break in the news because I had clients who signed up for packages like that same week, the week of, and we're starting because how I do training is in packages. So person would have invested and paid already. And I'm like, man, all right, Fit Camp just started. We were only a week in. So I'm like, man, we got 3 weeks to go, but I'm leaving on Monday. Wow. So I gotta tell them, yo, whole firm, I'm gonna try to get another trainer to do this and that. But it was.
And what was the response when you reached out to your clients?
It was mixed emotions. Every single one of them, they're happy, genuinely happy for me. But then man, we gonna miss you though. You go on for 3 weeks, maybe more, a month, and what do we do? And
like you said, they already paid at this point.
And clients, they only work out with me, and they only work out when we work out. So they're like, what do we do? So, and
what was your resolution for that situation? Because that is an issue.
Yeah. It was an issue. And from a business standpoint, and honestly, and I keep it real with you, when you're a businessman, business has to be done. Yep. If you tell the people,
and reputation is a serious thing.
You don't have a contract agreement. Hey, payment has to be made back, and say, all right, I'm gonna give you a payment back, this and that. Some people say, you know what? All right, we resume when you come back, but you got to send me workouts. I need to do this. I need to keep on moving because I have a goal. Yeah, this guy, he sent for you, but I mean, what about me?
Exactly. I was there first.
Yeah, and I had to realize that. So it's all right. Then I'll try my best to send workouts every now and again. Try to keep you moving. But as far as the fit yams, and I asked them, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to send another trainer, or do you want to wait? And everybody's like, hey, we waiting. You waiting till you come back.
Okay. And you said you had to give some people money back?
No. It's only for PT. But the fit yams persons, and the thing is, with PT, you invest more. Fit yam, it's a small, I don't want to say it isn't a lot.
Right.
But persons, they were able to say, all right, we'll just hold off until you come back. And when I came back, and me being a professional and me always giving back to my people, I say, you know what, I'm not going to even charge you for that week. We're going to start from day one. And that's what we did.
Good. And see, that's what you have to do. Always make sure your clients are happy. No matter what. Even if you have to sacrifice a couple dollars here and there, give that up for the bigger picture. You always have to keep the macro. All right, so on to LA.
When I went there, I'm like, when I woke up, I couldn't even sleep the night before. I was so excited. But at the same time, I was like, you know what, I'm going to LA to train Khaled, to train him. How can I make my mark? When I go there, how can I present? So I started to set a game plan. I was like, the same thing when I went to the house, setting the game plan. Listen, whatever you do, set a game plan. You just can't just go guessing.
Right.
I can do this and then I can do that and try it. No. Set a game plan and try your best to abide by it. So walking through that airport, landing inside LA, and I'm like, this is real, And every step of the way, I've been posting on Instagram, and people are saying they're living vicariously through me, and this is real, man. Like, you doing this. Showed up to the house, and I'm like, okay, this is a big house. This is a huge house. Man, this guy got an elevator in his house. I'm looking around, and everything is pure opulence, man. Like it's grand. Everything is like high end. You don't want to touch nothing.
Right.
So the chef, she came out and she's like, oh, you can rest your bikes here. Khaled's outside. And then when I walked out there, I'm here. Yeah, man, we gotta work out. That's what I say, man. Just go. We got work to do.
Right.
So
surreal.
Yeah.
And I've been one of those persons that have been living through your Facebook and Instagram posts, and like I told you, it's been motivational and inspirational because I know where you started from, and I know the journey. I know how hard it is and how much work it takes. A lot of people just see that and they think, you just pick up some weights one day and then all of a sudden you train in Khaled. You know what I mean? No. That's why I like to focus on the journey. But let's talk about once you got there.
Once
I
had
the game plan set.
I had the game plan set, but it all went left.
Okay.
Because in LA, and Khaled told me that LA is just pure work. It's work. Meaning, he's like, this is a fantasy line. Like, I wish I brought you to Miami. This is like mid-trip. He's like, I wish I brought you to Miami. But LA is like a fantasy line, and it's pure work. He was shooting the 4 on Fox, the music show. Music videos, meetings, and I'm talking meetings upon meetings. Every now and again, persons like random people will come to the house, like big time executives coming to the house, like people you only see on TV from E News. I think Buster walking at one point, and a few other persons, like a whole lot of people, just walking in, and he's like, man, bro, I'm gonna keep it real. We worked out, but not as much as we didn't follow the game plan that I said.
Right, so your plan was out the window once you got there.
So now I'm like, okay, this guy, and the thing is, and I'm going to keep it 100 with everybody out there, and I know this will go worldwide. I see why he is the way he is. The man is so busy, and he really wants to lose weight, and he really wants to work out because of his family and his son. And he told me to say, man, I got to do this for Assad. And sometimes I'd even use that on him and say, bro, we got to work out, man. Assad's up. He's moving around. Assad's working out. You see Assad on the ropes, we're doing this. And he would get up and we'd start working out and we'd get it done. But me being there, I was like, all right, now, this the entrepreneur kicking in now. I got Khaled. I'm in LA. I got to reach out to more people, though.
Yeah.
I got
to. Since you have the time because he's out and about the meetings in different places.
No, but the thing is, I had to go with him.
Oh, you had so he took you with him.
I was with the team.
Wow.
I wear my hat, be the best. I everywhere we went, I had to go to the meetings, to the shows. I had to go everywhere, you know. And one of the highlights, I have so many highlights. One of the highlights when Lenny S. He's the senior VP of Rock Nation.
I met Lenny before. I met Lenny way back in the day.
Yeah, way back.
Probably 10 years ago.
You look different now.
Wow, yeah. I got a drop from Lenny about 10 years ago. This is way back before Rock Nation.
That's my boy now.
Yeah.
You know?
Just when he was at Def Jam, I think.
Yes, man, straight from New York, Def Jam Records. We out here, Beats on the Beach. I want to give a shout out to my man Vic Damone, Universal Records. But really, I want to give a crazy shout, a big up and respect to Bahama Beats, man. First of all, one of the smartest organization out here that made bags and gave the bags to everybody carrying their CDs in the bags. You know what I'm saying? So how smart are they? Cool. It's called branding, man. The Bahama Beats know how to brand their shit. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm into, and that's what I respect, and that's what I'm fucking with. Cool. Bahama Beats.
Yeah.
So he was like, the day when I went there, he was in the kitchen. You know, that's like the family house. Everyone goes to the house, everyone eats, and everyone, you know, does their thing. And Lenny S was like, all right, you need some stuff for Khaled. What do you need? I got Boss on the line right now. Boss? Who's Boss? Boss, bro. Kevin Hart's trainer. And the thing is, the night before I left, me and my wife were watching him and Kevin Hart clown around.
Yeah, because they have some funny videos.
And we were laughing, right?
Yeah.
And now him on the other end of the phone. So I'm like, he's on the phone now. I said, yeah, tell him what you want. So I'm on the phone with Boss. And he's like, yo, man, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. I heard about you. You know, I seen the videos, you and Khaled in the Bahamas. Yo, man, I can't wait to meet you. And I'm like, what? Boy, I can't wait to meet you. What are you talking about, you know?
Right.
So I told him what I needed. He was the one who actually got me all the equipment at that time. So Boss, he sent the ropes, sent the slam balls. I got the weights and tried to set up the gym, you know? So when I actually met him, it was like a dream come true, man. We were at Soul Cycle. Soul Cycle is like a spinning class, right? A spinning class. And
what is spinning?
Spinning is like stationary bikes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, stationary bikes. So I did spinning, and that's when Kevin Hart, he was in there. I was like, yo, that's Kev? He's like, yeah, man, what's going on? You know, we talk, and then Boss took my phone. He's like, yeah, man, let's tell the Bombers good morning, right? So he took my phone and he did, you know, a little recording, and then he put it on Kevin, you know, and Kevin was like, yo, you know, it's the videos that say, shout out to the Bahamas, to all our Bohemians.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Early, everybody still asleep. Good morning. They not used to that. I don't give a damn. We came and put in work. KJ, I took over your week. What we doing?
You gonna get it.
Hey, it's not what we do, but we about to put in work. We out here about to put in that work. Get to it.
Here's up, Kev. Shout out to KJae. Shout out to Bahamas. All of my Bohemians. Shout out to
So I met him after the class. We were talking. Kevin and I were talking about, you know, how I would be if I actually got Khaled to lose weight. He said, man, and you know, Kevin, he tries to be serious, but he's funny.
Yeah.
He said, bro, if you get Khaled in shape, your career is going to take off from here. And he jumped up. You know, Kevin's like this show. He jumped up and hit the wall. And you're going to take off. You know, and I just started laughing at him, man. Say, trust me, man, you're going to look like an effing genius, bro. Trust me.
Yeah.
So
he ain't lying.
Yeah, so and that's inspiration alone, hearing it from Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
Yeah.
And it was like, what was your feeling just being immersed in this whole new, like, did it feel like you were on a whole new planet just being with these people constantly? And everywhere you turn, you just see a celebrity in their habitat. Like, you see them, like, laid back, you know? From L.A. Reid to Tamar Braxton to, what's the young girl name, man? Who she's similar to James Brown. Not Janelle Monáe.
Janelle Monáe.
Okay.
Compare. Yeah, Janelle Monáe. And they just in spin class, just chilling. They just walking around, you know.
And you get to see that these people are actually real people.
And
you know what I mean?
And the thing is, what I did was when I introduced myself, I wouldn't introduce myself as a fan.
Right.
You know, because I truly believe if you introduce yourself as a fan, they're gonna treat you as a fan.
Yeah, and they get that all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're probably tired of that. You know what I mean?
And I was like, yo, I'm KJ. I'm here in LA for a while training Khaled, you know, and that's that, you know. And even when I met Tank, And keep in mind, I grew up listening to Tank. Tank was my idol, him and Usher Raymond. And I was trying to hold back from that starstruck moment. I was like, bro, it's Tank. I want to tell him so bad, like, bro, you're my idol, bro. Like,
Right.
you know, but I
Had to keep that on wraps, you know, and
You
play it cool.
I had to play it cool.
Uh-huh.
I introduced myself, and I shook his hand. You know who I am, blah, blah, blah. I'm KJae Khaled's trainer, you know. And then 2 Chainz walked in. I started talking to him. And then Tank came back. He said, oh, yeah, man, I've been, you from the Bahamas, right? Yeah, I've been to the Bahamas. This and that. We're talking. You know what you need to do? You need to get Khaled on this, get Khaled on that, let him take this. I'm like, bro, I have no access to this stuff. All right, then give me your phone. Take my number. What? Take your number. So Tank put it on my phone. Like, whatever you need, call me, bro. I got you.
Wow.
So I'm like, man, this
Wow.
is surreal right now, you know.
And I saw a lot of people suggesting that you gotta tell them that you sing. Did
Lord.
that ever come to your mind to say, I wonder if I should take this opportunity to do this? Because, you know, like I said, a lot of people, I saw the comments saying, you know, oh, tell him you sing, sing.
When we were in the studio, and Khaled was playing music, right? And he looked at me. He looked at me and said, "Man, the fans tell me you do music. The fans tell me you sing." And he had a smirk on his face.
Right.
And I was like, "Chill, man. We ain't there for that. We ain't there for that. We had to train."
Wow.
Because I knew that if I honestly got him in shape, that door would have automatically opened. Music would have been so easy for me to do. But at that time, I didn't want to seem like an opportunity.
That's key.
And that I honestly, I'm pretty sure that would have like broken everything, you know, like, man, this dude only cool.
Yeah,
me
he's just another person that will try to use me to get his music career off the ground.
So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna even say it. And I just honestly listening to this album, there's so much like expectations, you know. There's so much talent going into this album. I honestly felt that, hey, I need to step my game up. You know, being around, going to the Fox on 4, listening to those vocalists. I'm like, you know what?
And that's what I tell Bahamian.
You gotta put yourself there. You gotta go there and listen. You know,
listen, my man. I tell Bahamian artists, producers, whoever, all the time. And this is why when we went to when I took Shadi them to New York for the beat battle, and you immerse yourself with the best of the best, you get to see, wow, boy, I might have been the hottest in Nassau, but these dudes over here
but the thing
on
is,
a whole nother level.
I know what Khaled like now. I know what he likes. I know the type of music he likes. You know, so I know how to vibe now. But now, not taking fitness out of the picture, I'm a trainer till I die now. Like, this is me. This is I like eat, breathe, fitness. Music is still my passion.
Right.
You know, I still sing, and people, and every now and again you see me put clips on Facebook just to remind people, yo, I ain't going. This is what I do.
Right.
You know, but being there, I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna tell him. You know, I didn't want to feel like I want to seem like an opportunist. I'm gonna just ride it out, man. If he asked me to hear some stuff, I'm gonna let him hear some stuff.
Right. If it happens, it happens. You let it happen organically.
Yeah.
And let that request come from him.
Yeah.
You know, and
things happen for a reason.
Yes.
I put this post up every now and again. I try to like put inspirational stuff, and one of them was, you know, whatever you put in the atmosphere is exactly what you're gonna get. You know, so I keep practicing positivity, and the thing is, basically setting yourself up into the how can I put it, like putting yourself in the position to be where you want to go. You know, so.
And let's talk about the importance of that network. You understand? Because I'm sure a lot of things have now opened up for you.
Oh, yeah.
Just being affiliated with certain people.
Oh, yeah.
And let's talk about that importance of, you know, being affiliated with certain people and having great relationships. People don't understand how important relationships are. And it's not just in music, entertainment, that's in life in general. So talk about the things that started to happen once you were in this new network now.
Well, before I left, I've been chasing after this brand, Machine. If you've been following me on my fitness post, you would have seen me use a blue gun on clients. You know, it's a Theragun. So I've been hitting them up. They've been contacting me before Khaled even got into the picture. They've been saying that, hey, well, we love your post, we love what you're doing. You know, thank you for sharing. Blah blah blah. Khaled comes in the picture. Yo, we seen you using the gun on Khaled. You're using the old one. We're gonna send you a new one. We don't want you to use the old one on Khaled. Use the new one on him. They sent that to me. I got the new one, and the relationship started to become, bigger and better. When I got to LA, they were like, "You in LA? We need to meet you. We're in LA too. Come to us. We have to meet you. We have to meet you in person." And meeting them, they're like, we want to make you an affiliate, and we want to make you an ambassador for the brand. So I'm now an ambassador for the gun that I've been using from day one on clients. And the day, I don't know if you've seen the video where Khaled, we were boxing, and then he hit me in the pool, and he's like, "Yo, trying to hand me my high power potion." He has the energy drink.
Yes.
Workout set before I go to the pool party. I'm doing Tao Vegas pool party. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go do it right now, but I'm gonna do one more set of working out, and I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been going hard. I'm a little tired. I need more energy. Hey, yo, KJ, hand me my potion. Hide power potion. Best energy drink in the game.
So the energy, they've been keeping in contact, and they're like, "Yo, we like your energy, we like your vibe, we like your style, we want you on the team." So I'm like, "All right,
Doors just opening.
And they're like, "All right, we're gonna send you the contract. We want you to be, one of our faces. We want to make you an ambassador as well." So now the contract that we have is under review now. So we're just trying to finalize a few things before I sign to become endorsed by that company.
Wow.
So
we're talking endorsement deals.
Yeah.
So now let's wrap it up with hearing that entire journey. Did you ever think, from the time you said, I want to be a personal trainer, that you would be at this point? And I'm sure this isn't the end for you. This is just the beginning of another chapter.
Oh, yeah,
but at that point, did you imagine that you would be right here, right now, doing these things?
No. I can honestly say no. My honestly, at that time, my goal was to just try to get my brand bigger, my brand better, and honestly to better myself, because at that time I was only chasing that high rank, that TRX rank. I just wanted to be the only one in the region with that black rank, and I wanted to, and I shout out to Sherrod, and he's like my brother. I hit him up and I was like, "Bro, I need to get my followers up. I only got 3,107 followers. By the end of the year, I want to have at least 5,000 followers." But now, shoots, it ain't even the end of the year. A couple months in, I'm like, way past that. So, and for those watching, if you're not following me, Physique Total Fitness.
Yes. Let them know where they can follow you on all your social media platforms.
So just type in Physique Total Fitness, and then everything will come up. You can Google it. I'm going to come up.
Lastly, we spoke before we went live. We started to speak about, starting to expand and now have other people work to do the work, because you encountered that issue with the LA trip. Had you had people in place, you would have still been able to. How is that going? Like, are you looking to expand your business now? Because right now you're a solopreneur. It's just you. Essentially, just like me right now, same thing, solopreneur. And like I tell people all the time, my goal right now is to get my business to be able to function without me. Because if I get hit by a bus, as people like to say, it's a wrap.
Real talk.
It's over.
It's over.
You know what I mean? And we are being men and providers for our families. You want to be able to provide for your family even after you're gone. So what do you have plans in place to be able to do that? Say something was to unfortunately happen to you. Physique Total Fitness would go on.
I have. I've been trying my best to find that partner, and honestly, I can tell people out there it's not easy.
I know, trust me.
You want to find somebody that can mirror you, like when you're not there, they can have the same, attitude towards clients, going above and beyond, taking an initiative to do certain things. And it isn't easy, but I'm still, looking out there to see if I can bring somebody up under my wings and eventually open up a facility. And that's the only reason why I haven't done it yet. One, the economy, but I'm not making that an excuse, but one, that, and then two, finding someone to work alongside me. But eventually I will do it, and I have to.
It's a must.
Because I'm pretty sure he's gonna call me again. And even before I left, he was like, "Yo, man, we got Mexico." I got home. I got my family, my boy. I hated talking to them over the phone, man.
It ain't the same.
You know, you need a hug from your wife, you need a hug from your boys. You know, you can't do it, but you like talking to them over the phone. And honestly, it ain't even that part is reprimanding them. You know, being a father figure. You know, you can't just tell them, yo, you need to go to bed now.
Yeah. And it is rough, you know, leaving it, especially having your wife to deal with the kids. You know what I mean, by herself. You know, parenting is tough, buddy.
Yeah. And
to have just one person, it is tough. So I can understand, you know, afterwards. So you had to tell Khaled, listen, I'd love to, but I gotta go home.
I gotta go home, man.
And what was his response?
He's like, man, you know, but a trainer's gonna be there. But you know, I told him to train with him. You know, train with a trainer. I mean, I'm not selfish. You can train with him. You know, but he's like, man, you know, but if he sucks, you know, I'm gonna call you, right? I was like, all right, this is whatever. He says, yeah, but just be ready, man, because if he sucks, I'm gonna call for you. Gotta come. And watching this whole snap, he didn't use that trainer once at all.
Really?
Oh no, he didn't. Nah.
Now, was there a part of you that was like, oh, yes?
Yeah, kind of, you know. Because he'd be like, yo, what happened to the other trainer? You know. Yeah, but I mean, I wasn't intimidated by all because the reason why I got this hat, you know, it shows a lot. And then the thing is something that you said to me when we were going to one of the shows. And I was going back to the place, my spot where I stayed. And he's like, yo, you come with me? I was like, I mean, I didn't plan to. No, man, I need my team with me, you know? I mean, he said that. I said, yo, I'm on the team, you know? And I was like, wow.
Wow. And I mean, for a person to bring you into their home, their sanctuary, that says a lot.
And staying there all day, every day, chilling with him, be by the pool, you know, holding his son. You know, but ain't nobody gonna let you hold that son.
No, sir. If I don't like you, you ain't coming near my children. You understand? You know? So that shows his trust in you, his belief in you, and he does accept you as family.
Yeah.
And it's a testament to your personality. You know what I mean? Your integrity, the person that you are. And I'm sure that's what he told you as well. You know what I mean? Just a vibe he got from you.
The same video, the second day I was there, he took my phone. He's like, yo, we're going to put up a vibe for the Bahamas. And I'm like, what vibe you talking about? And said, nah, we're going to record this. And I put it on the story mode. And he said, nah, this ain't going on the story. This is going on the live feed. And that's when that video, when we were in the Maybach, chilling, sitting down, and that's when he said it. And I didn't know what he was going to say. He said, yo, you like me because I got a clean heart, you know, and, you know, I'm positive, you know, and that's what he rock with. And I was like, wow, you know, and just being me. I didn't put on.
Exactly.
You know, just me being me, you know, and I tell that to everybody out there, you don't have to put on for anybody, man. But once you truly be yourself and people accept you for who you are, it's easy. Everything goes uphill from there.
Exactly. Well, on that note, we're going to wrap it up. Mr. Hinsey, I want to tell you thank you. I appreciate you for coming through. You know what I mean? I wanted to let you, you know, come home and catch yourself and be with the family and all of that stuff. Make your runs, do your stuff. But I appreciate you for coming through. I want to say I'm proud of you.
Thank you, man.
Seeing you grow from the beginning, from little skinny KJae singing to
I
now
know, right?
you got bigger muscles than me now. So I just want to say I appreciate you, and I appreciate you for sharing this journey and sharing it from the aspect that you are. You're not bragging.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean?
Man.
You're doing it to try and inspire and uplift people.
Yeah.
And I continue to share as much of the videos as I can. And, you know, I want to also share that message because people need it, especially in times like this. And they need to see. It's good to see someone that you know actually doing it. You know what I mean?
It could have been anybody. And I keep telling people, like, you know, and one of the videos that I put out there, I was like, you know, it could have been anybody. It could have been me. And even me being there, and I told them, say, yo, y'all only meet me. You got so many behemoths out there who's just as talented as me. And any industry, from music, fitness, hospitality, y'all just met me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so that's like me I'm talking Russell Simmons and everyone else just selling the Bahamas, honestly.
Oh, being an ambassador.
Being an ambassador of mine, you know, and I'm not being paid for it. I know the state my country's in now, and we need it. We need people to see the real beauty of who we are.
Right.
So.
And that's why I was such a fan of the videos that you've been putting up. I enjoyed them. I'll continue to enjoy them, and I want to encourage you to continue to work hard, continue to do what you're doing, continue to grow.
Consistency.
Let you know. For sure.
Man. That's my word.
And intention. Like you said, you have to be intentional with what you're doing.
With everything that you do.
And always have macro vision. Too many people have micro vision. They're just looking right in front of them. Always keep the big picture in mind. And it'll keep you on the right path. Once again, thank you so much, Keith. Thank you, people, for tuning in. We appreciate you. And we're going to end this the way we end every podcast. Losers make excuses. Winners make adjustments. Until next time, peace.